Hello everybody, my name is Ipopris, and today we're going to be looking at level 263, untextured. A numbered level for the first time in a while, and this one is also on the Wikidot. I don't have anything else to say before this, so let's just get right into it. Level 263, untextured. This article is outdated. This page has been deemed outdated when compared to current-day writing standards. You can apply to rewrite it back into the main list by filling our rewrite application form. I thought any aspiring backrooms authors might want to know that. Survival difficulty. Pending. Safety undetermined. Unsecured. Presence of entities undetermined. Level 263 is the one true level of the backrooms. Description. Level 263 is what the world should have been, theorized to be the first negative level of the backrooms. We have been given a gift. The layout of the level appears to have been copied by level 0, although with distinct visual revelations. These prophetic visuals can range from vibrant pink and black checkerboard planes to areas of complete visual noise. We all had become one. Level 263 exhibits numerous miracles, similar in vein to Level 0, a ticking clock, a winding gear. Some of these similarities include the abundance of life found within the level, an increased need to worship us, and the appearance of numerous pariahs and false prophets. A country without a flag, a kingdom with no monarch. Communities and outposts. We are here. There are no known communities, don't forget us, or outposts, we haven't forgotten you, on this level. Entrances and exits. Entrances, revel in our being. So far, level 263 has only been accessed through attempts to access level 0 from another level. Join our becoming. Exits. Wait. Simply say the phrase, "We can't let you leave." We won't let you leave. A new wanderer has come to learn. What drives this curiosity? What have they hidden from you? No matter. We shall grant you a gift. A truly wonderful gift. Come with us, child. Shed your mortal coil. Do not be afraid. Welcome to your new home. And that concludes the level. And what I can safely say is probably one of my least favorite levels I think I've ever read on this channel. Let's look at the authors, actually. Abe Venrick. That's one hell of a profile picture, if I've ever seen one. Well, I think it's safe to assume Abe is not going to watch this, but I think the trope of having some kind of entity interjecting in a document describing something can work. That being said, this is not one of those cases. Or at least I don't think so. It took me 3 tries, actually. Because I recorded the intro, and then after that, I only cut if I need to, right? I only pause the recording if I have to, yawn, something like that. Or I just need to get a drink. That's the only reason I really pause these. Or if I need to for something, if recording gets stopped, whatever it may be. And the interjections are done in italics. They don't even fit well, because level 263 is the one true level of the backrooms. There's no number beside that. Level 263 would be the 264th level, not the one true level, because there's a lot of levels. Also, the captions to these images, the first one was, "What have they told you about us?" And for this image is, "Did they tell you our name?" And especially the communities and outposts thing, I think that can go really well. It just doesn't work with the rest of the level. Like, if I were to have read this normally, it would be level 263 is what the world should have been theorized to be. How does that make any sense whatsoever? Now, I know there's a lot of people that read backrooms levels. I'm not gonna sit here and go, nobody's better at reading, no one knows more about the backrooms than me. I'm not gonna do that. However, I will say, if you're going to have interjections, and there's going to be some cool, creepy entity which can work, you need to at least have continuity in the regular document itself. Like, 263 is what the world should have been theorized to be. If I read that normally, like, you don't get the impression something's fucking with the document. You just get the impression that the author's shit at writing levels. Right? Because what do you mean what the world should have been theorized to be? Like, that's weird. There's no punctuation either. So it's not like in plain text you wouldn't know if there wasn't, which I guess isn't too much of a gripe, I guess. But it's worth keeping in mind. Also, it feels like this trope of levels having an intoxicating effect. What is pigs don't sweat? The author's button, the collapsing text is pigs don't sweat. What the fuck? Alright. The trend of having levels be intoxicating in nature, or have this sort of like grasping effect, similar to the autumn vines from Home Safety Hotline, where it sort of lulls you into this false sense of security, you know? Rose-tinted glasses. I think that's sort of the vibe, like the word I'm looking for. Things like this, I think they're almost too overdone. I can't name specific instances of this having happened before. I do know, I think it's level -1. There's one, no, it's not -1. I hope I'm getting my point across, though. Like, having levels be intoxicating works. Absolutely, it can work. However, it can also go wrong. And I think the level 263 is a perfect example of when it goes wrong. Especially the interjections. Like, there's no continuity in the actual document, which might be intentional. I suppose it could be. Right, there's no actual continuity in the document, so when you kind of, for a second, drop in this line, you don't just go back to reading normally. It's like there's something missing, which, like I said, could be the point. I'm not a fan with how many of them there are, and specifically where they are and what they're surrounded by, because, I mean, it's not impossible to read, it's just very jarring. This might be the most low quality one I've seen on the Wikidot, but then again, it is called outdated. So, if it's outdated, I guess, you know, have to give it some sort of leeway. But, I think that's about it. Let me see here. I want to know if backrooms level -1. Let's see. No, not level 1. I want level -1. That's that's a fandom thing. Was it Grayscale Halls? It was this one where, like, there's basically no escape and you die very painfully. There's some mention of a mother. But yeah, there was some mention of a mother. And I remember hearing it. I wasn't Mr. Ferrante. I can't quite remember. But anyway, I'll have to find it. Maybe I'll find the video or something. Whatever. Might read it in the future. That'd be fun. Anyway, with that said, that's about all I have to say on this level. So, I have been Ipopras, and if you liked this video, go ahead, hit the like button. It'll save it to your likes playlist so you can come back to it later and replay it or use that video as a means to get to my channel if you want to. I tend to do that sometimes. Also, what you can do is leave a comment telling me what I did good, what I did bad. Moral of the story, comment if you have input, honestly. You tell me I am equivalent to Jesus Christ himself, or telling me that I should fuck off and die. Doesn't really matter to me. I just like reading comments. But yeah. Also, again, like I say every other video, if you have any ideas or anything you want me to read, go ahead, put it in the comments. I struggle with finding stuff sometimes that might fit for the channel. So if I have not user input, what the hell? If I have viewer input, that was the word, viewer input, then that is much appreciated. It also takes the work of finding something to read off of me. That's always fun. And you can also subscribe and or hit the notification bell for varying degrees of boosting me in your algorithm and being aware of when I upload. If you didn't like the video, you can dislike it. I don't know what that does. I assume something in the algorithm. But YouTube is a piss baby about dislike visibility. So again, if there's something you didn't like, probably leave a comment, and I'll do my best to address it if, provided it's something I can control and it doesn't go against the channel's whole kind of thing. Like if you say, I don't like this whole backrooms thing, man. You need to quit this. I'll be like, well, tough shit. Get lost, I guess. I don't know. Or wait until I read something non-backrooms related. I think that's all of that said. I don't really have anything else to say. So, I have been Ipopras, and until next time, since I don't have an elegant way of signing out, bye.